press Y and you'll be able to roll. Okay, so I will also do this. Okay, what he says. Yeah, it's like this. Yeah, this is like a very basic Mario move. No, 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 my beautiful sheep. The three of them have escaped. What are you, crayon or something? Now I'll never get them back. Okay, I have to find three sheep. I feel like a crayon in Mario's universe. Excuse me, where are you going? Hey, hello, hello. You continue, continue here. We take you back to our commander of the earth, Crayon. Okay, no, you go this way. Okay, we found the first ship, and we have other two sheep we have to find, and let's see where the heck they are. So yes, then that was my problems with your behavior. You were giving me mixed signals, and I was like, he doesn't care about my job, right? He doesn't, and that was making me super duper upset. Helga, I didn't care about your job because I was gonna give you a good grade anyways because I loved you and I was sure about your abilities and stuff. Okay, thanks if this is the case, but I never felt like that. I never felt like that. I always felt like you think I don't know my shit in there and that I was like a random person who just landed in there and needs like a savior to be saved, stuff like that. This is how you made me feel. I have to be truthful, and I'm not damsel in distress. Helga, I wanted you to be a princess with me. Okay, thank you. You could be more tender and I would be able to understand that. You weren't tender with me. You made me feel like I don't know my shit. Do I blame you for that? Partly, yes. Maybe you just didn't have the means to. Lost in the luggage. Okay. We found the ship. Um, so maybe you didn't have the, the way, the manner to be better with me. Okay, I see that, but you didn't really make me feel like I had abilities. Like I have made many posts in here thinking that I am not very good theologian and stuff because you were making me feel like that. Helga, why did it hurt you that much? Thank you. So we found the ship. I will title this game Crayon is out and about in Mario's game. So yeah, I have made many posts thinking that I don't know my shit, and you gave me this inferiority complex because your opinion on me matters way a lot. I have told you about my fansly account, so my welcome to Tostarena, here to see the sights. You know about the action guy, right? Show me, I know already. What a relief. Yeah. So we will do this the next time. So yeah, what I'm telling you, Mario is shivering. Poor Mario. What I'm telling you is that you made me feel like I don't know anything, and many times I have made posts thinking that I don't know anything, and that's because your opinion on me matters very much in all matters, like my clothing, way I behave, everything, and you didn't make me feel like you like anything I'm doing, so that made me reserved and not showing very much of myself to you and being more like someone that I was not. Even if you, Zay, if you were more open with me from the beginning and you didn't hide stuff from me and you didn't lie to me systematically, I would I would have already told you about me more things, and if you were more approving of my actual self, that makes sense, I would have been more open in my dissertation as a result. You were always saying, don't say this word, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that, and you weren't really letting me express myself in my own manner. Just because I'm using certain words and certain vocabulary and I have a manner, that doesn't mean anything about my personality. You should pay more attention to the overall picture, not like in the forest, not in the trees, not in the certain details, but in the overall picture. And you didn't do that with me, and you hurt me as a result. And you actually received a dissertation that was written in a manner that would please you, but it was not really in the manner that would please me, essentially. Like, my manner is the manner that I have in my YouTube channel. This is how I speak in my everyday life, and I also showed you my true manner in my Desmond story and my Harry Stevens story. This is my actual self, like Harry Stevens and Desmond. It's not the way I spoke in the dissertation. I spoke like that in my dissertation because this is how you expected me to sound like. You wanted me to sound like you, and because I am a mystic, I was able to mimic your manner when I was writing, but it was not me, and it was not a pleasant thing to do. Okay, so I'm finishing the game and I will continue ranting tomorrow. I've said a lot today for you to digest, so yeah, I guess we both have some issues to solve in here in this, like it was working both ways anyways from the beginning. Anyways, love you. And I will see you tomorrow with Mario. Bye.
Super Mario Odyssey!
So we're back. I was actually playing again yesterday my own game, so we will go directly to our game. My dumb ass didn't even think of putting the camera and the Nintendo closer to my legs so that I can actually rest my back on my pillows. So yeah, very very thoughtful of you, Helga. Well done, Helga. I will put the volume there so I can actually run something. Maybe here. Showdown on the inverted pyramid. Zed, did you know how we say pyramid in Greek? We say pyramida. So we are here again. Zed, hold on a second. Helga, I wanted to continue ranting. I died. I died. Yes. Okay. Poor Mario is cold. He's funny, isn't he? He's a funny little guy. So, we still see the footsteps on the ground. And we now approach the inverted pyramid. Help. It says help there, so I suppose it's Princess Peach. Excuse me. Oh no, my beautiful ship. The three of them have escaped and now I'll never get them back. Okay, so this didn't even register as a power moon. That's very crazy, I suppose. So let's bring back the ship there and we can actually discuss now some things. Okay, we have this registered as a power moon, so let's take the ship back to the coral. Μπήκαν μωρέ, μπήκαν τα γίδια στο Μαντρί. Προχώρα. A multi-moon that we can't get to. Okay. Helga, what did you say in your language? So I actually said μπήκαν τα γίδια στο Μαντρί means like, where the fuck am I going? where is that? Okay, there. I said that the ship entered the coral, and then I said prohora, which in Greek means like continue moving. No, don't go there, please, 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 don't go there. I drove you all this way. so, so yeah, prohora means like go on, like move on, you know. Um, so let's take the ship back. Not go. Ah. Ah. So we found the first ship, and now somewhere here is the other ship, and yeah, ship. No, there, okay, there, okay, and the third one I think is there, right? Or is it like a one of these creatures? Yeah. Hmm. Hold on. Who's that person? I've got a customer waiting, but from the looks of this mess, it's not going anywhere anytime soon, bro. Okay. Um, hold on, I have to find the third ship, and then I will start my run. So Zhe, I actually wanted to tell you that I, I I was thinking the things that I said on the video last night that didn't make it to the final cut because I had a problem with my software, if you remember. So I actually thought a little bit about what I told you. I haven't ever been here before. I won't go because I haven't found the ship yet, and if I go there, they will like revert my game to back where it was before I found the three ship. So that's why I am not actually finding going there before before I have found all the ship. Hmm. Okay, there it is. So I was thinking about what I said in the final cut of the video that didn't make it to the final cut. If that makes sense. So it's like the last clip that didn't make it to the final cut. Ah, okay, so we have it was registered. So we will go. I love Mario so much. He's such a cutie pie, isn't he? So, Zen, let's go faster. So we'll go here and now, and I will continue speaking. So I was thinking what I told you about you in these final minutes, and Helga, did you disagree with yourself? Yes, partly. I told you, I think this doesn't have to do with that doesn't have to do with my mood. It has to do with my like English is not my first language, so perhaps sometimes I'm using like phrases that don't appear to me that strong as they would appear to like a native or something. Oh, I have been here actually. So I actually said, if you ask what the fuss is about, I am talking about the the fact that I told you you will see it, you will have already seen it obviously in the video that I will upload today. I told you that I'm not a damsel in distress, and perhaps you will mistake this as a very like type of feministic crap, and that wasn't really my intention. I'm sorry if it sounds like that. I don't. Zhe, that's a very difficult level. I'm sorry I won't play this right now. I will come back later. We will go to the inverted pyramid because it would be easier for me to play and think what to tell you from the video if I do that. So, let's go faster. Whee! Oopsie. Okay, so we're getting inside there. So now I can actually start saying, so I told you that I'm not a damsel in distress, and perhaps you will think that this is like a very strong word and like Helga is like another European. I suppose I am another one European because I actually am one European, but I didn't mean it as it was, as it sounded. All I meant was, and I know that you are misinterpreting a lot of the stuff I say, and that you not exactly nitpick me, like you, I guess you care too much about me at the end of the day, and you you're trying to excuse yourself that I definitely wouldn't love you. Um, so that's why I am making again and again videos to clarify myself, because I am sure that, you know, like this is like a very like how is that how is that phrase going? I don't remember. Hold on, I have to Google. Yep, I found it. It says telltale is the other one. I was trying to remember the phrase. It's telltale. It's like it's very like easy thing to say, like a very outward indication, I suppose. So I was just checking to see if there is anything else I have to take from the level before I bail. So we wait here. So, oh my god, they hit me. Okay. So, that's why I'm clarifying myself all the time to you, because I have understood that you are very sensitive. Like this is like very much the behavior that you have. Like it's like a child's behavior. Like you constantly want reassurance and like people to tell you that they love you and they care about you. Helga, is this a bad thing? No, it's not. It's very cute actually. I like you more like that. I have told you. You are like a very like that's very refreshing for someone like me who was like who was talking to Zeus, who knows like a thing or two in spirituality. They be like, Helga, you don't know a thing or two. Okay, I don't, but you get what I mean. Like it's very demanding and challenging and very hard even for me to to properly function as a person when how can I actually it's very hard for me to function because I am always expected to I expect myself all the time that people would behave like like adults, like a very serious adults, and that's very it's very hard for me personally speaking. I mean that I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's very. How do you go there? I suppose you don't. Yeah, we will go there and collect these. Can I go? Okay. You know what? I will go back there and I will come back because I wanna take the other coins. If that makes sense. So they are very important. So we'll go back. Zhe, it's very difficult for me to function with all those adults around me. Like it's very demanding for me. It challenges my mentality. Helga, why do you say that? Because I always think that maybe these people are deceiving, maybe this, that. Like it's not that I am suspicious, but I know that people usually have very bad intentions because I have been around with people a lot of time and like the people who made me like a pagan essentially. So I am always very cautious of them and I'm not very trusting and I can trust a guy that actually is in your mental state. Like you behave like a kid and that's very refreshing and very cute and I like that. I like that. Okay, I would prefer it more if you. What is this guy saying? I saw a weird couple going to the pyramid. Pyramid. I think they're going to see our celebrated binding band. Okay. So we missed this plot point before we got in there. So good for us. We got back there. Anyways, um, let's go straight there. Okay. So I have understood that you are like a soft person and you need reassurance all the time. So I'm happy to do that. If only you showed it more when we were together instead of like having my father to do it for us. Like we are adults still. We can behave like kids, but we are adults and we can actually discuss and solve our issues like proper adults. That makes sense. So we don't really need my father for that. Obviously, our father is going to help us if we have a problem and we have a miscommunication problem, but it would be better if you were open and more honest with me from the beginning, because this is what can make a friendship work better. Does that make sense? Yeah, so I sum this up and I go back to my main point when um, mm, mhm, mhm, mhm. Let's take the coins. We need the coins because we purchase stuff from the shop and there is like I am in 600 coins at the moment. 100 coins gives you the bikini of Mario when we will go to swim, so I need the coins to buy the swimwear. Um, okay. Okay, we did that. Okay. Okay, we did that. So, I said in the video that I'm not damsel in distress, and I think this has to do with me not being a Greek. I am a Greek. With me not being a native English person. So yeah, I think this word was very strong in my opinion. Good for us. We didn't have any lives, now we have a law. So, ah, okay, we took bullet bill and let's go now. I thought perhaps there would be a power moon in here, but absolutely not, as you can see. So we go here. Now we go deep inside the pyramid. I think. No? I thought we would. Thank you. So I said that I am not damsel in distress, and I thought that perhaps this will make you upset, and I don't want to make my baby upset. I didn't mean that I don't want you to take care of me. Obviously, if you want to, just go ahead. You want to give me food, back massages, very appreciated back massages, like anything. I don't mind, honestly. Um, if you tell me to go to bed or you wanna teach me something as an older person, but what I meant is let's go and see the plot line and I will continue. So we see again these brothers, you remember? Looking for the binding band chumps. Too bad, the boss has it now. And you guys ain't invited to the wedding. The wedding is of Peach and Bowser. So, we have to... Okay, we have to hit her 3 times with her bombs. Okay, easy peasy. Alright, so there are actually shenanigans in this game, Zhe, that I didn't even know when I first played it. Okay. Okay. Um, so I didn't know that I can actually punch her with her with her bombs. I see this for the first time, and yeah, I was losing a lot in this. Yeah, usually I was punching her with this, and I could do that even without that. Okay, we needed the lives though. If we had only 3, she would have killed us. So we have 3 moons. Showdown on the inverted pyramid. So now the inverted pyramid obviously will become a flat pyramid, like a correct pyramid I suppose. The hole in the desert. Okay, so we have now to go there then. We have to descend very deep. And we will play actually with like a statue, I think, like a face of a statue or like a sphinx. That brought us slowed us down a bit, but we're still racking up power moons. How odd, the inverted pyramid is floating and it's gotten so much colder. Is this more of that Bowser's doing? I say he does make trouble, doesn't he? Okay. Get away from me. Okay, so we are chased. Let's see if we can actually buy something for Mario here, like because it's very cold. Helga, he's like a game. Yeah, I know he's a game, but hey, hey, hey. Cat, hat, So I will buy this, and I will buy this as well. And I will put them on Mario, so we can actually, yeah, so now he's more like, he's better dressed. Definitely that's not like very like a proper dressing for the cold, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Helga, you are procrastinating what you were telling me about. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, give me the hearts. Thank you. Thank you. So we have, yeah, okay, so we have 600. I hope I will be able to have enough coins. Okay, so we will take the taxi. How you doing? I'm what you call a jaxi. You wanna ride? I'll be 30 coins. What do you say? Okay, yeah. Okay, so as you're doing some sightseeing, you gotta check out the inverted pyramid. Controls are snap, B, brake, GL, dismount. I'll take off as soon as you're strapped in, but watch yourself, I go quick. Yeah, it goes quick. So we go fast. So we went inside and as you can see it says saving, so we were supposed to get into there. Underground temple. What's that? Where are we going here? Where are we going here? Tuck, tuck, tuck. Ah, so it got us at the other side. What does these people say? I think there's something down there, but I'm not brave enough to jump in. Okay. This can't take much more of this cold. This one doesn't say anything. So let's get right into it again. Okay. Underground temple. So we are taking even more coins from the two purple ones that we use only in this shop. Like you have purple coins for each shop. Okay. Hey, these feet don't slip on the ice. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, let's take Goomba. Helga, you don't speak at all, but you promised you would talk to me. Yes, I did. You cockatoo, I did. I'm just trying to play. That's why I'm not talking, but because I will lose lives. So yeah, I will do that. I was doing that all these moments. So yeah, you got a moon Goomba Tower assembly. Yeah. Okay, Goombas. Oh my God, we lost one more. Okay, we died. So I said that I'm not the damsel in distress, and I meant that I didn't want you to treat me like a kid. Essentially, this is what I meant. Okay, the my thumb grip got out of my switch, so yeah, I will put this on. So yeah, I didn't mean that I didn't like when you were like like a night, like when you park your car, for example, in the macro birds, and you wanted to like oops, if you wanted me to return home with you, but I have to say that I was really saddened that you didn't that you didn't let's take this that I was really sad that you didn't, for example, tell me, Helga, I want to take you home. Like I had to do that. Like I sensed that you wanted me, to return with you with your car, but you didn't ask me, Zhe. And got you upset because of that? Yes, I am, because how am I supposed to be with you, Zhe, when you hardly have the courage to ask me out? And you're like, Helga, you don't like me, but I don't have courage. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you are not helping this work when you are like that shy with me, and you hide stuff from me, and you are scared of my reaction in stuff, and you show me a different person of who you are when you are like she's giving me the comments of my dissertation, but when you are with me, you show like a different person, as a person that seems like very soft and sensitive, but then you send again like very harsh texts, and you speak harshly, and I tell you like I don't like your texts, and you're like I am like that regardless. So I don't think you did really like paid attention to what I was telling you, because I was trying to give you clues. I was just the thumb grip got out again. So yeah. Look here. Um so he does this here, this, this, this and this. Yeah. So you're not really helping when you show like different personalities to a person. Even if that person loves you, they can't really see through you and your actions, you know. So that was really a problem for me from the beginning. But again, I wanted you to tell me I want to take you home with your car. Just telling me it's raining. How are you gonna go the deepest underground? Yeah. So just because you said this stuff, that doesn't mean that I was in the position of understanding what you were trying to tell me. I just really wanted, I didn't pick that you wanted me to come home, come home with you. I just got the sense that um, you try, maybe, I guess, maybe you try a little bit to come closer, but I wasn't really sure if that's the case. So I just took my chances because I really wanted you to take me home with your car. I actually wanted Helga, were you serious when you said you wanted something else from my car? Where ring go? You take ring. Eh, yes, I wasn't kidding. I wanted Yeah. Hold on. Okay. That will teach you. Zhe, sorry, I can't really speak at the same time and play this because it's a boss battle, but eh, um, like I love you very much, and I really wanted to. I don't know, can I say this in a video? They will take it down. Anyways, I will take my chances. I wanted you to make love to me that day. Like I had seen a dream. I saw that you were kissing me in your office that day, and then we went home with your car, and I was hoping that you would. Like, it was one of the reasons I put the dress. Like, would be easier for me to take it off. If that makes sense. So I wanted that, and I was really disappointed that you didn't even kiss me that day. So would I want that to be done in the car? Like apart from Tate McRae jokes, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't prefer this to be like my first time there. Like I'm a virgin, but I wouldn't like to my first time to be in your car, obviously. But um, I when I saw you that day, I just sensed that you don't really have any intention, and I was really mad at you in that meeting we did. Um, because you seemed like very distant, and you spoke only like the first time we spoke about art, mostly like we spoke only 2 minutes for the dissertation, and then you put it on the back, and then you continued talking to me, and I expected that we would have the same type of conversation and then like have something more intimate, but you were very professional as if you didn't even know me, and you were giving me all the time mixed signals, and it made me very very like confused, I suppose. I was visibly and emotionally and spiritually confused, uh, because I didn't know what you want from me. If that makes sense. So I had brought you Persis, and I was like, I don't think this guy wants anything to do with me. Like he shows that he wants, but then he refrains, and I'm very confused with his behavior. And then you said that you would like me to wait for you, and I was like, okay, that's very weird. That's very weird. Then maybe he wants me, but he just tries to like make it appear like he doesn't. Like he's protecting his own like emotions, and that's like completely understandable. So I was like, yeah, just say that you will wait for him so that he will get the idea that you actually mean it, that you wanna be with him. That makes sense. So that's what I did, and because I really wanted you to take Percy's, I hadn't, I hadn't told anyone about this book then, um, and I wanted you to be the first person to read that, obviously. So we met, we discussed a little bit, but then as I said, I was really upset you didn't ask me to come over for food or go out on a dinner with you. Um, I don't think it would be like a bad thing for you to do. Like I had like personal relationships with my teachers while I was like a high school student. We all had relationship with our teachers back then, and I don't think like we are two adults, like nothing to be worried about. Like I don't see anything to be suspicious or anything. Anyways, I'm missing the point here. What I'm saying is that you didn't, and that made me very upset. I was hoping that perhaps you will take me to a Chinese, or even if you can't find a Chinese restaurant, maybe like a Vietnamese or like a Japanese, and maybe teach me how to use the chopsticks. I have my pair, but I don't know how to use them properly. I have tried to eat noodles with them, but it's impossible for me. I just prefer the fork. European girl here. So you didn't do that, and also you didn't invite me to go back with your car. I sense that you wanted me to go back with your car the first time, but you didn't. And I remember when I realized that I was at home, Helga, why didn't you notice that before? Because I didn't have any relationships before that, and even if this wasn't the case, I am an asexual, and that really um, that's really difficult for me. Like I can't see the intentions of people when they are courting me because I am lacking this element and I am not also very inexperienced, so I'm going in blind in this. So I put two and two together spiritually when I went home and I thought, okay, I think he was trying to take me home. Like, why didn't you do that then? Like, what did you say? Why didn't you say, like, Helga, I want you to go home with me. I want to return you home. Would you like that? I think like the bus stop is very far away from you, and I think if you take if we go with your car, it will save you some moments. Like it's not something sus like suspicious. Like it's like a very human way of uh, treating others, like in a very friendly manner, in a very human manner, if that makes sense. And not only that, it would also be a very manly thing of you, like a gentleman type of manly. So yeah, I hope that you would take me like in a restaurant or at least at your home, and then we would do something like properly, like in your bed, not anywhere else. If that makes sense. But because I loved you, I was like, if he wants in the car, okay. I don't mind if my first time is not ideal. I just want to be with him. And no, I'm not trying to be dramatic. Like this, how much I love you. Like I would sacrifice something like that, even if this wasn't the thing that I see ideal in my mind. But as I said, like you didn't really get the clue that I didn't want you to just dump me in my house and leave. And that's why I touched your hand and I was hoping you would just kiss me. Like, Helga, what type of yeah, you get what I mean, like tongue kiss, that's what I mean, obviously. But you didn't, like you were shaking. I felt like you were trying to escape my grasp when I touched you and that offended me. Um, I get why you did that. I'm not gonna go into details. You get what I mean. I have my ideas why you did that, but again I say you get what I mean. But I I was very upset that you didn't kiss me, and I was like, nobody sees us in here. Like, why don't you kiss me? And like I don't know, like I'm getting very emotional, I guess, and very like very romantic. But I was like, don't you wanna taste my lips? Like I really wanna taste yours, and you don't really seem to feel the same about me. And that made me feel very like underappreciated, you know. I also put on that dress, and I was hoping that I would get a little reaction. Like you didn't have like to be overly sexually like explicit to make a comment. You would actually like just say like I like your dress, like I like this dress. This reminds me of Chinese like robes, even if it didn't really remind you. Like just be creative and say like you wear a very like pale pink dress with flowers, and these are actually colors that we choose in China. Like we have like flowers in our women's dresses, like in the traditional robes or the imperial like gowns, like the gowns that like prostitutes and empresses were wearing in the palace. We would actually say something like that and it would be very romantic, but you didn't do that. Like you didn't do anything of these things. Like you just said about the dissertation and like I know you have like some um, complaints about my behavior to you, but you didn't really do it better, is so like I also have complaints, and okay, maybe our complaints are a little bit driven by jealousy and romanticism, but and they are not like to be taken very seriously, if that makes sense. But at the same time, yeah, I also have complaints. I just never voiced them because I loved you and I didn't mind if you did mistakes with me. I was just like, okay, maybe next time he will do it better. And I wasn't trying to find an excuse to oust you from my life. Zhe. I was trying to make excuse to myself to hold you in my life. So yeah, even if that meant that I would have to my first time to be inside a car. That makes sense, like upon a car seat, like that makes sense. Like it's not very romantic, but I was like, okay, if this is what it takes, yeah, I wanna be with him anyways. So yeah, I ran over. Oh my god, he killed me. I didn't remember that. Helga, what do you mean run over? Did I say run over? I don't really remember that. Yeah, because I'm very occupied with the game. I mean that I finished this paragraph, so yeah. When I said I am not a damsel in distress, I meant that like in all seriousness that I am not a damsel in distress. That because I'm like, hmm, let's keep this. Because I can actually help myself in a lot of stuff. Like I'm a very good theologian. I can handle this, but hold on. Okay, that's the first one. That will teach you. So I can actually do that, as I said, but at the same time, I'm not saying no to some tender care and love and all that type of stuff, all that type of crap. Like, obviously, crap, all that type of stuff. Yeah. Uh, I am a very affectionate person by nature, so I think you have misunderstood many of my actions because of that. Like, because I wasn't getting what I expected you to give me. Nice. Perhaps I gave you wrong signals about me, like perhaps you got that I love my father more because like you were trying to learn obviously more about me and I wasn't telling you because I was afraid of you. I understand perhaps you feel bad about it, but you didn't give me this the oh my god. You didn't give me the chance to know me. That's what I mean. Like you you were blocking me, and perhaps you might say, Helga, that wasn't my intention. I'm not saying it was your intention. I'm saying how you made me feel, and um, people are different, and they respond to external stimuli differently from each other. We aren't like the same. We are like snowflakes, different in the same nature that we have from my father, but at the same time, I felt that while I thought maybe he has good intentions, I was like, why doesn't he trust me more? Like he wants me to trust him more, but he doesn't seem to trust my gut a lot, and that was bad for me. That didn't sit well with me. If that makes sense. Okay, nice. Oh God. Okay, we finished that. It was difficult. So I wanted to clarify about my post that I made yesterday. I'm not quite sure if I can do that. It's so hot now, but I do suppose that what we were trying to accomplish, if we keep it this pace, we catch that Bowser in no time. Yep. So now we can actually go. Do we have enough power moons to reach the next kingdom? If you want to check, put me on the globe. Yeah. So there, I will actually show you the Lake Kingdom because I really wanted you to see the Lake Kingdom. But after that, I will let you go because I have to edit the video. So maybe you ask yourself, Helga, what did you tell me about yesterday? Like I got that you were talking about the the Odyssey has powered up. Yeah. Oh, oh, we've hit a proverbial fork in the road. Which kingdom do you think Bowser went to? Lake Kingdom, Wooded Kingdom, Lake Kingdom will go. The Lake Kingdom, splendid idea. So you understood, like I will try to speak not with very strong words, because yeah, you get what I mean. Um, so you got that I meant that like when you go to bed, just take all your clothes off and just try to relax like you're breathing with closed doors, like closed doors, switch off the lights, everything. He kidnapped Tiara, and now with this binding band, he got a wedding ring. Is he going to steal a whole wedding? Yeah, definitely. Seeing as how we've got some time to kill, let's review some useful skills. Travel chip, homing cap, throw. After throwing your cap, shake the Joy-Con again to perform a homing cap throw. Your cap will fly toward the nearest target you can see. It's super handy when you aim in a little off. Well, there it is. Next, let's read up on the Lake Kingdom. Okay. It says that they're known for their fashion, and oh, there's famous wedding gown there called the Loch Lady dress. Yeah, so Bowser will steal this one. So there you might wonder why I said that. So I said switch off the lights without anything on, um, like completely in the dark, and focus on your breathing for a moment, and brothers over the lake. No, I'm not saying how you would deal with it. Like the only thing, the brothels, they're here too. Yeah, definitely there. So this is like the Lake Kingdoms there. So it's a very very nice kingdom. I really like it because it's very like you have to swim. Mario doesn't seem to be like um you know sweating or anything, so that's a good thing. But still, I will try to buy him some good clothing and stuff. Um, so yeah, I will go here and then I will tell you the rest, and then I will go. My goodness, that monster's minions just stomped in here uninvited, and they stole our kingdom's finest Loch Lady dress. It's a tragedy. I know. So, um, I just switch off. We are we are most at home in the water. Yeah, definitely. They are like mermaids, yeah, aren't they? So, switch off the lights, stay in the dark, focus on your breathing, and try to think what a note stone. Try to think what you would like to feel with your body. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? This stone certainly is peculiar, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Yeah. You will do that when you finish the game. Um, like mm, for example, the bird. Um, try touching your nipples, for example. That makes sense. Like do that for a moment, and like see what works best for you. Like every person is different. Every person has like a preference, personal preference. Um, and try to focus on feeling okay with your body, like like just say to yourself like you are worthy, you deserve that moment of peace. Like just tell yourself, for example, like people have mistreated me, but I deserve at this moment to feel okay and feel relaxed and feel loved. And just say that like what I'm doing is good and it's not bad, and self-love like gratitudes me and gives me like a sense of self, maybe. Getting some clues in here. Um, just experiment. What would you like? Even me, like think like what would I like Helga to do? If you're looking for the water plaza, the way is right behind me. Yep. So yeah, try to think what you would like me perhaps and do it on yourself. If that makes sense. This will also help us communicate better when we are together. And even if you need to repeat it, like if you finish, you know what I mean, and you feel like you wanna do it again, just do it. Just go ahead and do it. Watch out for those spikes. I will. I will. So I will go to the main place and I will stop the recording. Hmm. So so just continue doing that. Maybe like I know that you're from a strict country. Maybe you you are in need of all this. You know, maybe like I have a clue. Maybe for the first time, like even now that I'm talking to you, maybe you will feel like you need more than one time, and that's your body's response of that in that you think. Um, Hope I'm not getting flagged for this. So yeah, repeat that until you feel like you're okay, like you feel like that you are not hungry anymore. If that makes sense. Let's use food. Okay, let's use food. So when you feel like you are not hungry anymore, just close your eyes and go to bed. And that's you. That's fine. Like okay, and just do that every time you. Fish never have to worry about air. Yeah, definitely they don't. Just repeat this every day, and as I said, don't wash anything, don't clean your hands, don't do anything. Just close your eyes and go to bed and savor the feeling. Okay, like when you're and the last thing I wanna tell you, like I will leave the game here. So this is Mario. So when you feel like when you have finished, like your brain will send the signals, like you know what I mean, and just let it spread through you and feel it and like just like I want you to be like in the position of wanting to feel the feeling like when you are done, you know, and just make sure that you enjoy it and you feel it in the fullest when the seconds come for this, like when these specific seconds arrive, just leave it and let your body experience this uh, bliss that you will feel, and don't feel bad about it and don't feel like you are doing something bad and you should be doing something else and that you're a very bad person. No, you're not a very bad person. You need to give your brain good signals, and you need to give your body the idea that it is loved and wanted, if that makes sense. So yeah, I will leave it here. Hope I helped you in this. Um, how I would do that, if you wanna imagine something or if you wanna see my photos, feel free to do both. Like I don't mind. I actually feel flattered if you do the second one. Yeah, that's my video for today. I hope I don't get flagged for this. Anyways, I will see you tomorrow. Love you and stay safe. Bye.